Welcome into today's discussion, today's urgency meeting about resilience. Remember, each 820 episode is only here and offered to you to guide you, to remind you, to support and suggest to you the direction and possible depth and breadth of your own resilience. My also proposition to you that connects us all, that we have in common more in difference, is that we all have that capability not to be resilient, to remain resilient under any condition, good, bad, ugly, cloudy, rainy, stormy, bankrupt, or full of money in our pockets. And being resilient means simply having more courage than vanity, having more courage than arrogance. Today's topic is entitled, Beware of God. Hopefully in the thumbnail, you see the image that hopefully got your attention to click on this episode. Usually you would see a sign like this and you just automatically assume it says, beware of dog. But when I say beware of God and provided you with that image, that kind of gets your attention with the other one, beware of dog. It gets your attention, you're walking down the street and you're seeing a business sign or past a house or a fence that has that sign that says, beware of dog. You notice it. You pay particular attention to that sign, the fence, the environment, the sound for said dog or dogs. You're looking at some exit routes, a car to jump on top of in case they're coming at you, or escape routes if said dog may appear, especially if you don't see a fence or a gate around that property with that sign on it. Given that condition, maybe you walk a little faster. Maybe you move a little faster. But my point is, you do notice that sign, don't you? But what if that sign said something a bit different, as I gave you the pre-teaser here? That sign says the same walk down that sidewalk, and you're coming across either a business or residence, and that sign says in those blaring red letters, beware of God. Would that pique your attention as much as the other sign that you're used to seeing? Would that beware of God sign inspire you to move a bit faster? Would that sign make you notice what it says and take it to heart? Maybe that new sign or image suggests something worth noticing and attending to internally. Not just or necessarily outside of you, because again, you're observing this sign, you know what it says in English, and you're reading it, rereading it again. Is it just beware of dog? No, it says beware of God. Maybe even the concept that I'm sharing with you on the subject of resilience is to guide your awareness and opportunity to pay more attention, your best attention to your essence. Without a boundary or a fence or a gate of fear and ego. To remember to be aware of the God within you. To remember to be aware of the God within each and every one of us. Of the God within everyone you meet. Out their essence, of course, which, as I said, that connects all of us. That essence they might see of that external person is the same essence in common to you. That insistence that came before your and mine existence here. That eternal creative spark and germ of life and energy that brings us here together today. Not for tomorrow or yesterday. Yes, I'm asking you to feed the God within you and within others through what you produce as positive from your own presence. From the beauty you are now aware of, have defined, refined, observed, and communicated, meaning listened to in each moment. So beware of God. If you need to, put a little G on that 3-word statement. If you like me talking about God, I know right now people tend to minimize the importance of spirituality, or even, heaven forbid, mentioning the name God. Thinking it will drive us into our corners of, Hinduism or Christianity or Islam or Jewish or whatever avenue you choose to get to your connection with your Creator. Not my intention. My intention is that, again, I didn't create this. I came to this conclusion or this position or this observation through the book I mentioned to you also, one of my several quote-unquote Bibles that I read and reread and reference, like the book from Mr. U.S. Anderson, The 3 Magic Words. Similarly, in The Power of Now from Mr. Eckhart Tolle. Of course, there are things out there, several tomes and books out there that can tell you one thing, another thing, or things in between. But again, my only intention is to share that alarming sign, beware of God, to remind you to connect to the beauty you are now aware of, that you have defined, that you have refined, observed, and listened to communicate in each moment. So, please, beware of God. Have more courage, more confidence and humility, without fear and ego, the arrogance part. Beware of the God. He won't bite you. Stay present. Stay current. No matter where you are in this world, I'm here with you at 8:20.